We come to you from downtown Los Angeles. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, the stars always come out to see greatness here in L.A.
From the bright lights of Hollywood to the bright lights on the hardwood, the Staples Center is rocking tonight.
Showtime always in this building, and we are ready to go. The Lakers begin the game with the basketball. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Ball. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. Irving to Horford. Good there.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
Caldwell Pope to James. Caldwell Pope to Ball. Pass to the rim. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
Kyrie Irving lines it up for two, just not going down.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Celtics have it. Irving to Horford. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. To Ball. To Caldwell Pope. Jumper's good.
That's a mini. 2.
Kyrie across the timeline. Down 4. Irving to the rim. Flushes down the slam.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Ball with the basketball. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. James to Caldwell Pope. Slams it down.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Irving into the front court. Trailing by 4. Irving to Jaylen Brown. Here comes the screen. To Hayward. Scores from the post.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. To James. The shot, almost.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Inside, he scores.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
It's James. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. Final chance from three-quarters court, off the mark. And that does it for the first quarter. That's it for the first quarter. This game is all tied up. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. Ball's controlled by Boston. Irving to Horford. And 2 more points. The defense had him, but the good shooters find a way.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first All-Star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
Hayward. From long range. Can't get the bounce. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it.
We're going to see a team take the lead here.
And counted at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Ball with it up top. It's 12-10 to Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Kyrie with the rock. Got a piece of him.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Irving to Horford. Screen coming. Hayward. Tatum. That won't go. Caldwell Pope. Great look and vision. Chance here for LeBron. LeBron shot. That's no good. To Jaylen Brown. Horford to Jaylen Brown. To Irving. Tatum. It's no good. Great defense. Shot from the lane won't go. Nothing going here on that drive. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
No fading on that shot. Strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. LeBron into the front court. The score, 14-all. To rip. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
We've reached halftime in a 2-point game. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. Joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. To Horford. Banks it in for 2.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Ball. Trying to cash in. Just off the mark. Ball into the front court. Tie game, third quarter. Ball to James. Screen coming. James. Hayward. Irving. Textbook defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And scores on the step back.
Lonzo Ball is so different. There's something special about a player that can always deliver the ball on time and on target. Let me break that down for you. The on time part means the ball isn't delivered 1 second too late or 1 second too early, but at the perfect time for you to go right into your shot or make a play. The on-target aspect means that the ball is either delivered right in the pocket for a shooter, or for a big, it hits you right in the chest so you can go up for a slam. With his head constantly on a swivel, it's safe to say that Lonzo Ball is already an elite passer.
Kuzma to James. And a throwdown.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Celtics have it. Irving to Horford. To Irving. To Jaylen Brown. Irving to Jaylen Brown. To Irving. Tatum. Good offense beating good defense.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Ball to James. And Boston has the rebound.
Lock-up time.
To Jaylen Brown. To Horford. Working it outside. Tatum. Is good.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
The assist from number 23, LeBron James.
Gets off at three. At the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Celtics have the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Lakers at the controls right now. James to Kyle Kuzma. Ball to the basket, but a shot won't go. Hayward to Irving. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Knocked loose. Irving to Jaylen Brown. Count the bucket for 2. James into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. From the painted area, won't go down. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
And when he gets going, he is automatic from that position on the floor.
And they'll take that any day of the week. Irving. Here comes the screen. To Irving. Horford. Lets it fly from long range. Shakes free and hits.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
LeBron into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. And a pass stolen by Boston.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Ball to Kyle Kuzma. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. Brown with it up top. It's an 11-point game. To Irving. nothing going here on that drive. Shot by Kyrie, no good. Caldwell Pope to ball. James to ball. McGee powers it through.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Number 2,
Boston with the basketball. To Hayward. Probing the defense. Hayward to Irving. Fires the three, and Kyrie Irving took the defense for a ride. Tough three-pointer.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
To Caldwell Pope. Kuzma to James. That misses with 2 seconds to go. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics won this matchup with a significant margin. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Boston Celtics. The Lakers did not look good in this one, and neither did the score. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight.
Player of the game.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.